We have this Pixel 6 that I received from another shop, and the phone is not powering on. The technician who gave me this phone said that the customer gave him the phone to check, and the phone was actually switching on, so he just had to check the speaker. So everything was working except for the down speaker. The upper speaker was working. So there is one IC here. It should be the, I'm going to show you. I'm going to use my microscope. So he hit the shield around this little area right here, but after putting back the phone is not powering on anymore. And you know, this is a big deal because the phone was working actually. So he tried to check and decided to bring the phone to me so that I can check. So we will go into a microscope right here, and also I will troubleshoot everything step by step while we are taking a look at the reading. Then we see if we can solve the problem. And here is the motherboard. You have made a lot of videos working on pixel motherboards, and most of them the fault is like almost the same. And we have our two DC power supply probes right there. You can see that current draw, right? It means that we are going to inject our voltage into this PCB and see what's going on. I always do this, and what I'm looking for a current to see if I would see any automatic current leakage. So I place this on a VBAT line, and we are getting that current leakage, just like other phones, most pixels that we are working on. I will do it in a way that you can see exactly what we are doing. Have the battery connector, and then we have the V bar right there. That's where we're injecting that voltage, and as you can see, like I said, we are having that current leakage 0.051. So it means that there is a component drawing out the standby voltage of this mobile phone, and because of that the phone cannot switch on. You get. So let's head on to the section that the guy hit, which is this here. The schematic diagram of this phone is not yet available, so we just have to troubleshoot the phone using the knowledge that we have on Pixel phones. We're going to use our rosin fox here and see what's going on right there, just like that, and very smooth. Then we go ahead to inject the voltage. Take a look at this. Let's see. Okay. You see that? That's smooth. So I wouldn't say that this IC is totally damaged. I will say that there is a current leakage under the IC caused by the heat, which means that what we have to do right now, we will have to remove this IC, observe the motherboard again, then put back the IC. And this is a pasted IC, so take a look carefully and see what I will do here. Reduce this again because we have to remove the paste first. Also, this part of this motherboard is very tiny and very weak. We don't have to apply even a little bit of force working here. We can go ahead now and remove this IC. If you take a look carefully, you will see that we have a missing point here, and yeah, it's actually connected somewhere. We will have to repair that line, and before we do that, we have to test the mobile PCB. Have to test and see if we are still getting a short. I'm going to go ahead and inject that voltage here in the VPH line, and let's see. You see that when you connect, it shows 0.005 and goes back to 0. So that's a normal reading. And I think the phone can even switch on from here even without that IC. So we are going to go ahead and try switching on the phone. Let's go ahead, connect the phone and charge, plug in our charger. The phone should be able to switch on without that IC, but we are not going to get any sound. Yeah, we have to put back that IC. At least we have seen where the problem is, but we are not yet done with the phone. I will show you the blade that I'm going to use here. You see this blade, you see how sharp it is, right? So we have to do this carefully. I don't know how we are going to do this with this PCB shaking here, but we have to do it. We need just a little bit of solder here. That's even much. Need just a little bit of solder right there. Then we heat it. Okay, that's not bad. You believe it, you have no idea how tiny this work is. To do this, your hands need to be really stable. Even though my hands are not that stable, but yeah, I still try to get the job done. So we will use this, in which I'm going to make a video showing you what this is. Later, we are going to use this solder pad repair stuff, whatever it's called. What's the name again? Repair spot welding slice. We are going to use that. Have to cut it right there. How tiny this is. This is crazy. Then come back to our just a little bit of paste. We have to reduce the airflow. And the nicest thing about this is that you see how it automatically balances itself. The lid is already connected to the part that we just put right there, so it's easy for it to grab onto the part. So if your hands are not that steady like mine, you won't have to go ahead trying to adjust it. yourself you get. So and yeah, smooth. We do that. Let's go ahead and use our UV light here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, great, that's smooth. Let's go ahead and prepare the IC. This should be the right side. And you do that little shake. It means that everything is smooth.